Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa, and today I have a layout for SpiegelMom Scraps, and I am going to be playing with the Plum Royals, which was released, I want to say, last month, so I'm not sure that it's still available in the shop, but I had kept this one out specifically because I knew for my How to Kill a Kit with Style this month I was going to be using the Pretty Little Studios Grateful Heart, I think was the name of the collection, and so I decided to keep this out and put it with this kit, and so I'm going to use it today. And I did do a few things off camera, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and show you the basic design and layout of the page, and then I'm going to put the layout, glue everything down and put it all together, and then I'm going to come back in and we'll actually put down the sequins, or at least I'll show you where I'm going to put the sequins. I probably won't do it all on camera, but I wanted to show you that and then any finishing touches. So before I started the video, I did go ahead because I knew this was going to take a little time to dry, and I have, these are some branding strips from a couple of the pages. I distressed the edges, and then I had this piece of pattern paper from the collection that is about 10 by 10, give or take. And then I have two pieces of, this is supposed to be like a alcohol ink kind of effect pattern paper, and so I have two of these that I went and cut to mat my photo. So here is my photo, and those are going to mat around my photo. And so what I did once I had all of those pieces cut and distressed, I pulled out this gold glitter medium, and I have gotten this recently from Hobby Lobby, and this is like a gold glitter paste kind of thing. You're supposed to be able to put it with other mediums like texture paste or inks of any kind, other sort of wet mediums. Anyway, it was on clearance for like $2.25 or something like that. So I really like it just on its own. I got two other ones that are, one's like a chunky translucent kind of glitter, and then there's another one that's got like a pearl finish, and it's a thin, it's a very fine glitter. So anyway, I used that, and I just used my finger, and I placed some of it around the edge of all of my pattern papers just to give it a little extra texture and a little pop of something else. So I'm going to use those on my page as well. So like I said, I'm going to mat my photo with these pieces. So here is my photo, and I know I kind of want to angle this something like this maybe, and I know that these are going to go all together layered up here at the bottom. And I am bringing in this just white cardstock and then this ombre piece of pattern paper that goes from a light purple to a dark purple because this kit is full of purples. So I know that's going to be my background. Now I probably will, when it's all said and done, add some of my gold Heidi Swapp Color Shine mist just to add some splatters. So that will probably come at the very end. But basically my background is going to go something along this line, I think. So I'm going to have these layered up down here, and I'm not exactly 100% sure how they're going to go yet, but I know my photo is going to go something like this, I believe. And what my plan is, so once I have this centered here and those down, those are going to go toward the bottom of the page. My photo is going to go here, sort of in the somewhat center of that pattern paper. So I will play with these, obviously, when I go to glue them down. Now, what I am thinking about for at least some of the sequins, I'm still going to dot some in each of the embellishment clusters, but what I want to do is actually take these and dot them all around the photo, or the frame of the photo. So here's what I'm thinking, and I'll show this because this part I might actually do off camera, and then when I come back on camera, I might just put the embellishment clusters where I have the embellishment clusters. I might just add a couple of sequins. But what I'm thinking is about doing, and I don't think I'll necessarily make them all the same sequin, like there's a couple of different ones in the pack. So, but I'm thinking about lining all around the photos. Now it'll be better when this is glued down. But I'm thinking about making a line all the way around, stopping, not doing it across the bottom, but all around the 3 sides with the sequins. So that is what I'm thinking. So I am going to glue, once I glue down the photos and get these right where I want them, that is what I'm thinking I'm going to do with the sequins, at least to start. So that'll be a nice pop, really emphasize the photo. And then basically all I've done is I have gone ahead and I had some of the frames from the collection, so I backed them with some of that marble paper as well that I used to back my photo. And then I had glitter paper that I just punched some gold hearts, and then I have just some ephemera pieces in the florals and the labels. So I am going to work on having 2 clusters that will be down here, give or take, I think something along this line. And all of these things will all be layered up in amongst. That's going to go up here at the top, I do know that. And then these are all going to be layered up here. This second cluster grouping is going to go here to this side. So I'm going to have it sort of be somewhere in this range. And I have some hearts, some other little pieces. So I'm just going to cluster these all up. I'm not 100% sure how I want them to look, but they're essentially going to go something along this line. And like I said, there'll be sequins all around, and then I'll probably just place a couple of sequins in each of these embellishment clusters to finish off the page when we come back. And then this one I am thinking is going to go up here kind of off the page with these other pieces that I pulled out for embellishing. And these are all different bits and pieces that came from the collection. So I'm using everything on this page except for the sequins and the thickers are from the actual collection itself. And I'm just going to layer up these labels. I have some florals that I'm just going to dot around, another little label, and then some hearts and some glitter hearts. Then I have a couple of little word strips that will also get placed up here, but that cluster is going to go up there at the top. And then I've also got some little tiny word stickers that I'm going to place in each of the embellishment clusters. And then my title for this one, I think, is going to go down here at the bottom, and it's going to say, "I'm the lucky one." So this is obviously a photo of my husband. And so that is going to be the title for this one. I thought that was kind of fun. And I think once this goes down, I will come back, like I said, and I'll have at least the first part of the sequins done and probably everything else glued down, and we'll finish it up. I may wait to put my title down till I come back so that I can make sure it's where I want it. But essentially how you see it now is how the layout is going to look. Apart from when I go to glue it down, nothing ever goes back in the same spot. But I will be back and we will finish this one up. Okay, we are back, and here is the layout. I am, like I said, just going to go ahead and add just 3 sequins in each of my embellishment clusters. I think that will just finish off the page, and then I probably will off camera add those gold splatters just to tie everything together. And we're going to call this one done. So I'm just going to go ahead and add those sequins. No real rhyme or reason to where I'm placing these. I just want to get the finishing touch on here. So here are the sequins, and I really do love these ones. I want that bigger one. I really love these sequins with this collection. So if you happen to still have this collection in your stash, I highly recommend grabbing it and using it. Especially if you had picked up these sequins last month, because they go perfectly, I mean perfectly, with this collection. So I know this is an older collection, so people might not still have it in their stash, but if you do and have these sequins, it definitely matches. So there you have it. The sequins are down, and we are going to call this one done. So with that, guys, I will catch you on the next one. I will have the link down below to the shop, so if you want to buy the new sequins or grab any of the other the pre-order sequins or any other sequins in the shop, you can always use Vanessa 15 for everything except for the pre-orders. And with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.